Hello everyone! Welcome back to Dominions 5, Lemuria. I'm going to hold off on this attack here because I am getting Venom Spew's going to forge himself a astral booster. Actually, while I'm here, can you, instead of calling them, can you, have I researched? I haven't. That must still be in down here. Where is it? One more level. Alright. That's fine. Well, then we'll wait to get that, won't we? You can summon a lot more than you can reanimate. So, Augury found nothing. Dark Knowledge found nothing. We got some gold. That is good. Air gems. And a Necromancer with soulless minions. Okay. What have you got? A whole bunch of soulless. They're awful, but never mind, never mind. They can. There's no lab there. They can be used as a province defense, a de facto province defense. Anyway, you guys are moved here. You need to forge yourself a skull cap. You can pick up one of those, one of those. Nah, I forged the helmet for you, so you can get a helmet. Yeah, which one? You can get that helmet. That will now make you level 4 astral. Could probably forge you a death booster, but not 100% sure we need it. Anyway, I've decided I am actually going to fortify this province with these bonuses for conjuration. Move my main operations to here. Okay, they've had an event that removed that province. I'd like to take that if I can. Yeah, the gem cost will be, or the gem savings will actually be very much worth it, I think, to move here. So I'm going to have to... You can build palisades already. Alright, that's why that gold was good. I'll take that gold, I'll build a palisade here. I'll have to build a lab as well. But I need lots of forts anyway, because, you know, that's where my troops turn up. So, speaking of troops, they're the elictors we've seen. Don't think we got any of the other new type. Not you, nah. Or down here. Velites, status. Doesn't look like it. Just need one more troop type, and as far as I know, that's all the changes. At least all the ones that I've ever found. Anyway, can you guys reach here in one turn? You can't. Alright, well, we'll move here anyway. And hopefully we'll... Looks like they're probably not going to grab it back this turn. So that'll be useful. Alright. Shade beasts. Shade beasts. Okay, I think you guys are all set up. In fact, you need to get your sword. That's what you need. No, you don't, because I don't want you in combat, so you can stay back. You... Unholy power... Unholy protection... Hopefully just to give it to yourself, that's the lower level. Hopefully you buff yourself and not a bunch of other troops. You can go... Yeah, you can go up here with him. That's fine. All the other troops are in place. And you guys can all head off to there. You... I don't have money for a temple, so you can just call some shadows. You are fairly pointless where you are. You can go down there, join the defense there. How many gems do I have? Not many earth gems. I don't want you to make another clam. You can summon another Grand Lemur. You can research. You are searching around here. Temple. Well, we'll have to get rid of that, won't we? You can call shadows. That's everyone. Alright. Okay, getting research. And we're up to conjuration. So, we might want to get up to level 6 at the very least of conjuration. Speaking of which, what sort of air spells? No, we've already got those, that's fine. Just thinking about the air random that I got for my Grand Lemur. Okay. Dark Knowledge found nothing. Augury found nothing. Wasting gems doing this. This is our underwater stuff. There's not really very much here, is there? Casting terrors. Is that doing anything useful? Looks like it might be. However, did I set someone up to cast anti-magic? Because they didn't. And we lost our shade, a shade. That's not surprising. Right, we got a champion's skull. I think that gives you experience. We got some water gems. We got some death gems. Alright, so you guys... Looks like Caelim's definitely fighting Xibalba. Doesn't look like there's much left of Ulm either. Anyway, Venom Spew. You are set up to do it, but you weren't doing it. Now, I did report... It's a bit hard to tell if this is a bug or if it... with the clam. Or if it's possible that the AI decided there's just simply not enough of an enemy presence to worry about. The reason I don't like that last assumption is because they're temporary gems. I mean, they replenish at the start of every battle anyway, so it's not like you're wasting them. But I did report this as a bug a while ago. It's probably 4 or 5 patches ago now. And I don't even know if I don't know if it is a bug, but basically they don't seem to be using the clam to use these that require a pearl. And I know they weren't because when I gave my characters in a test game a couple of pearls, they followed the script and they did cast these. But they used the pearls I gave them, not the pearls out of the clam. That's why I think it may be a bug. But I'm not 100% sure, and that one battle was only a very small battle, so there's no real way to tell. Anyway, do you have something else I can cast? Mind Burn. I wanted to cast Mind Burn. There was a reason I researched that. Yeah, so you're doing it. So you are doing the blessing. Good. Just making sure everyone's blessed. Not that I have a bless. Anyway. You, for now, are going to research, because I don't really have many spells at the moment. Yeah, Caelim's definitely going for it. You can forge a bracelet. Oh, I must have run out of gems. You can... Where are we? Revenant. Not sure of you, moment. Got another astral random. That's actually very useful, because I can set this up to this army. But in the meantime, you need to forge yourself a helmet. While I'm here, what are these other ones? That's not going to be very useful. Autocast Horde of Skeletons and a Death Booster. Yeah, that's useful. I mean, I've already got all these things, so that's kind of meh. But that one could be useful as just for a booster. You need to be level 5. I can get that. Anyway, you need to forge that. With the... You can forge yourself, I think it's a Skull Staff. Use a Death Booster, that will get you to Death 5, and then you can forge a Skull would get you to Death 6. I mean, that's kind of cool. You too can go here. We'll take advantage of this. This will be a path into the throne. We're running out of gems. What can you cast? Not too many things that I'm that worried about. We can scry. Oh hey, we can do that with our air randoms. Interesting. Reanimation. Get a bunch of long deads. Not really very much at this point, so you can go into research. You are always going to research. 488. How much does a lab cost? I can't remember. 500. Alright. So next turn I should be able to move a lab. So if I move, say, you up here, and next turn there I'll build a lab. 3 months for that. And then I'll start moving all my researchers. Well, I mean the ones who are already there I don't need to bother if they're just researching. I'll move a lot of mages up here though. That way I can start summoning lots of skeletons and ghosts and things. So that's everybody. Right. Doesn't look like we're getting anyone new here. You're forging your... Where are you? Yeah, you're forging that. Alright. And you can pick up that while you're here. That was a champion... Yeah, experience. And here... As I try and lean into my monitor to see what these guys all are. These have got funny pointy hats. But it doesn't look like we got the new ones yet either. I've been thinking a bit about what to do with this guy. What can you... At some point... Like, I can use Etta to forge a fire booster. The... I think it's a two-handed. No, that's a death magic. There is a fire and death item that gives you a bonus. Maybe it's... I don't remember what it is. I know there is one though, and it takes fire and death. There we go, it's the Skull of Fire. And it's a miscellaneous item, which is handy. I can forge that. I can give that to Hassar, since he's going to die eventually anyway. I can also give him that cloak because again, since he's going to die anyway, it's tainted, so it doesn't really matter if he gets horror marked. That will give him another booster. That'll get him to fire 5. I could stick him on the front lines. Once I get more research, there are, you know, that takes 5, so I could get that. Of course, level 8. It's going to take a long time to get there. But that would definitely allow me to break into a more permanent fire. The thing is, though, as I've mentioned, I like to stick with a theme when I'm playing, and these guys are living and not ethereal, so I'm not really particularly fussed about using them in any specific sort of method. They turned up as a random event, so I don't know, whatever. I might find a use for them, or I might just leave them there and not worry too much. In any case, what else was I thinking? I need to get more of this. So there were some things I was thinking of. In terms of offense, of course, I've already mentioned about bulking up armies to this point. In terms of defense, well, you may notice that I only put 1 defense into every province. Normally, against the AI, you'd probably want to bump it up to 10 or 15, maybe even 20. It tends to discourage the AI from attacking you. It's also useful against jerk spells and things. The reason I only put 1 in is because, as I understand it, and I'm pretty sure this is how it was in Dom 4, it may have changed in Dom 5, when you're in a battle and if you win, then any province defense you had is replenished. However, province defense is also limited by your population. So with a population of 0, see, I can't actually increase it anymore. And as I understand it, when your population drops down, your defense will stay as it was until you get attacked, and then any that die. If you win, it will only replenish up to however much it can be replenished based on its population. That's my understanding of it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong with that, because I haven't really, had that much opportunity to test it. But in any case, I put 1 in because all the free spawn here, like these things kind of make up for not putting in regular province defense, even though most of them are absolutely awful. Your dispossessed spirits and your shades are terrible. Shadow soldiers. But you need an undead leader. Now, not every province is going to have a Shadow Tribune in it. I've probably got some somewhere that don't. Nonetheless, they do free spawn a lot, so it's quite easy to move them around. But the point is, your province defense gives you the Lemur Acolyte, who has obviously undead leadership. That means all these free spawn will not just discombobulate as soon as the province gets attacked. However, as I did say, they are terrible. So I've been thinking it might be possible to... I mean, there are plenty of summons. There are 2 global spells that I can think of that boost your province defense. I think one of them's Earth and the other one is Water and only affects coastal provinces. Both of which you basically need to spec your Pretender to do specifically, because you don't really get the ability to do it natively. Otherwise, though, I mean, I can certainly summon... There are a lot of summons I can do to... I'd have to move them all around, but I've got plenty of commands that can do that. Things just bunches of skeletons. Probably do that. There are higher levels, which I don't currently have, but I'll get to them. Things like, well, Wights and Banes and Bane Lords. It's probably a bit of a waste to have them just sitting defensively, but Ghosts, I mean, Ghosts are not too bad, and you can get a fair few of them, but then that kind of requires a lot of research into it, so it's not going to happen straight away. Anyway, I probably will. I may modify those, but I definitely want to get lots of conjuration. Other research, yeah, it's probably worth getting. Well, that's a battlefield. Pale Riders, long-dead horses are not terrible. Archers I could only do with my Pretender. Ziz, I can't do natively because I don't have the 2 air. I don't even know what they're... I think they're flying of some sort, but not exactly sure what they're like. Yeah, we can get some enchantment as well. That'll do for now. Oh, what's my dominion at the moment? 9, and I've got 13 temples. I need 2 more temples. I don't have the money at the moment because I'm saving up for a lab. I don't know if that other troop type that I want needs a dominion of 10 in order to appear. I would have thought if anyone did, the lictors would. Not to worry, nothing and nothing. Right. Yep, this is, it was Olms at one point. It's currently Caelan's. I forgot to set up his orders. Well, he's summoning storm power, but we're still... Actually, I didn't set them up at all, so that's probably why. That's fine. So, Satis and Caelan's fighting everyone except me. Let's have a quick look at what we've got here, because I haven't seen either of them in action particularly. Lots of lizards. What are these guys? Desert Rangers. Don't like particularly special. Tomb Guards. Sacred Blessed. Fire resistance and ore. I think that's a fairly heavy fire in that case. And what about you guys, you flying guys? Someone who's not wounded. Yeah, aside from flying. Storm Guard. Given that my basic attacks tend to be based on cold and potentially shock. Well, anyway. There we go, the flyers. Dropping down the back line. That's why you need to have a rear guard in Dominions 5. It wasn't quite as necessary in Dominions 4. Dominions 5, it's definitely useful. I thought they were going to do well for a moment there, but it looks like their force here got into the Caelan commanders. Alright, and this will be our underwater one. Yeah, I think those javelins did quite nicely then. Gold is good. Gems is good. Gems is good. An Amber Clan Priest. He searches for an ancient temple supposedly located in these parts of the sea. That almost sounds like some sort of story event. Where are you? Here. You're only a priest. You're nothing particularly special. If I preach with you, well, I don't know if that's just, it doesn't appear to be a story event, but maybe I'll search for magic sites with you. I haven't searched with Holy in this province. Anyway, yeah, we're still getting a lot of Caelan around. Now you guys I did set up, that's fine. We're still not Power of the Spheres-ing. You guys here, I think I forgot to set you up. So you can cast Unholy Protection and Unholy Power on yourself, and then you can attack the closest. You do have some Triarii guarding you. I might put you up there instead. And you can go down there. Well, you can go up the top. Because you can. You guys are all doing that. You... I do have you casting those, but you don't seem to be doing that either. Now, you were going to air magic, weren't you? So, I'm going to do something like... I don't know if Mist Form's really worth it for you, but... Lightning Bolt. Slightly less useful against Calum. Shockwave, that's... I think that's only right in front of you. Well, you can Lightning Bolt. Assuming you get your Power of the Spheres off. I think I forgot to give you your helmet, didn't I? Lucky there's a lab in that province. And a Death Gem. Except that throne is still unclaimed. 80 units, crossbowmen, heavy cavalries and heavy infantries. I reckon I could probably take them. I've got 200 odd. I mean, that's enough. I can't see what throne it is. It's only a level 1 throne. I might be able to win this game without even fighting any other empires. Now that would be amusing. I think I pinched your helmet, didn't I? That's fine. You can forge another one. You can research. You can go up and check this throne here. Is that the only other one? I've got 1, 2. I'm about to get 3. There's 4. There's 5. Alright. Interesting. You are going to build a lab. And you know what? I am going to get you to move there. And I'm going to get you to move there. We've still got 400 research, even without Etta researching. You can move up there. We've got a temple here. You can head down here. You can call spirits. Eh. Do I need anything else from you? What else can you do? Ice Drakes might not be bad. I've got a lot of water gems. And you're natively 2 water. They are living as far as I know, but Frost Breath is not going to worry me in the slightest. Voice of Apsu. That's not bad. That searches for elemental sites above ground. Vile water, is that gelatin? Yeah, gelatinous cubes. You know what? Let's summon... Well, actually, if you're going to do that... That was... Conjuration, yeah. So you can go up there and do it as well. Who else? Might be worth sending you guys up there. Alright. Everybody's doing something. I don't think there's anyone new there. And... Well, we got some Triarii there. It's too hard to see everyone else though. You are Principes. Yeah. Still haven't got them. And I'm beginning to run out of time in this episode. Dominion Strength of 9. I've got some monies. Maybe I can... Where's somewhere I can build a temple that I don't have a temple? Got a temple there. Don't have anyone to spare, I don't think. You could build a temple, but that's right on the border. Looks like you might be the only one I can though, so alright. You can build a temple. Ah, yeah, that's right. Out. Of course, the stronger my dominion is, the more likely it pushes into other players' lands, NPCs in this case, and the more likely they are to declare war on me, but it's going to happen sooner or later anyway. We're still getting nothing. So you didn't find a temple there. More fights against Indies. Yep. And this will be the Throne Province. Cav. Dust to dust. We're still not getting our... Did you use one of them? I can check that. Yeah, he did. He cast Power of the Spheres, but he doesn't appear to have cast Anti-Magic because... Ah, there we go. Alright. Well, that answers my earlier question then, doesn't it? It is working, it just seems to be fickle. Anyway, I don't think magic resistance helps against dust to dust, but it does help against banishments. Especially low-level banishments. Apparently Indies can get blessed. Maybe this throne gives a blessing effect. Although it didn't have one showing. Yeah, he's still in there. Oh, he's taking a few hits though. Frostblade's doing work though. Well, that was, not that. This. Yeah. We lost quite a few troops out of that. And half of the retreaters also died. Well, resource plus 25, I don't care. I don't use resources. A Holy Scourge. And it looks like my Black Servant was in fact discovered despite having a massive stealth of 110 or whatever. Not to worry. It goes to show that Ulm is... I would suggest that Ulm is basically dead at this point. They have that, they probably have that. Couldn't tell you if they have that or not. Unfortunately... I lost too many troops here to really sort of press the attack. Tell you what though, you can pick up those. Well, not those. And head up there. It looks like this guy here is going to have to... Holy Scourge. That's kind of an anti-me weapon, so I probably won't be using that too much. What is your leadership? 145. You should be able to carry most of these. Lictors. We actually got a fair few lictors there. That's useful. Principes. You're full. Well, I might have to bring the rest up with... have to summon another... consul. Right, anyway, what was I doing here? You need some defense. In fact, you can build palisades. You can claim the throne. The brass throne. Fire, earth, and gold. Certainly take the gold. You would probably need benefits for some armour as well. Thing is, I can't really forge a lot of armour natively, so... Militias of vampires and thralls. You know, I'm tempted to attack that with someone who can use... there's some holy spells that can take control of undead. So, Kalen definitely have that. Alright. For now, we'll go up here. You appear to have been a... What am I doing with you? Why does that say you have someone with you? I am not sure. But you can research. Up here, we've got our lab, so you can start summoning Twice Born. What does that do? Doesn't affect under... You enchant his own body. I was just thinking, I wonder if there's a way I could turn him into a lich or a wight or a wraith or something. That would be interesting. Anyway, you can go back to getting revenants. You are going to have to summon another consul. There's a temple there. Move you to there, there's no temple. Well, I don't know, maybe preaching will help him find the temple he's looking for. I don't know if that's a story event that there actually is going to be a temple there, or not. Now with you, I was actually going to summon ice drakes, wasn't I? I've got so many water gems, and I'm still going to be making a profit at this point. So you can research. We've got 1 month remaining. Everyone's doing something. You guys are going to have to wait there. There's not much else I can do. Who here has some decent leadership? No one really. What's your leadership? 95. Alright, you can go and start transporting troops up to there. Probably wouldn't be able to take out that. And one more turn to get that palisade up. And then I'll have to call time on this episode. So we've claimed the brass throne. Augury found nothing. We've summoned an ice drake. Dark knowledge found nothing. If I can get those reinforcements up to Northern Army quick enough, then I'll be able to take out Ulm pretty quick. Gold, very, very useful, and we've got our palisades. Alright. Ooh, and Ulm are going on the attack against Calem. Calem's probably the strongest nation at the moment by the looks of things. I'm wondering if I should attack them while they're engaged in at least 2, probably I think 3 other wars. Or should I just be opportunistic and fight Ulm? Right, you're going. We've got an ice drake. I can lead living troops, can't I? Yes, I can. Just making sure. Okay. In fact, what we're going to do... There is a command, I think you can only select those in the army setup screen now. So if I can remember what it is. And by remember, I mean look up. Control T. There we go. Lictors. Not sure what to do with them. I might just hold and attack, and they can be a sort of a rear guard as well. You guys, split you up. Or Principes. Did I use in? No, I don't know. It's too hard to tell. Alright, you hold it. No, just fire at the closest. In fact, you can go there. That way, I can set you in double line. You can fire at the closest. Double line. I may end up swapping you guys around a bit too. You've got all your stuff. But you can Power of the Spheres. Anti-magic. What else can you do? You can Astral Shield. Yeah, we'll just stick with our Mind Burn. And then cast spells. I'll probably have you guys guard the commander. I've got too many. We can take some Shade Beasts with us. I'd rather get more of them before I take them. Oops. You are going to protect yourself, power yourself, and then attack the closest. I'll stick you up the top. You two are going up there to join them. We'll reorganise this army. In the meantime, you can give all of them to there. You can search for sites. You can summon shadows. You know what we should actually do? You can build a temple. The next turn you can build a lab, but that'll have to be in the next episode. You can... Well, maybe you won't build a temple, because there might not be enough money. That will give me a Dominion Strength of 10. Right. You, I moved here so that I could take a bunch of these. Right. Triarii. Take those. You guys, the Principes, the Astartes, and you're full. Alright. So you also, I don't really want to go through enemy territory if I can avoid it, so you can go up that way. You must have been a free spawn. You can research. Right, you guys can head down here now that this is independent. We'll just pinch that. Attack of opportunity. You might as well call shadows. You know what you can do? You can take all of these. Principes, yep. Those, and those. And you can head down to join up with this army, if I can somehow get around there. Not sure how, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually. You call shadows. You research. You... Probably want more of those. Not really sure what else to do with you. Yeah, you can forge another one of them for now. Might need to start haraspexing with you because don't have enough nature gems. That seems to be everyone. We don't seem to have got any of our new troop types, which is unfortunate. 3 months remaining for you. Alright, I think I'm out of time for this episode. Next episode, we should be able to start going down here, depending on who's taken this province. And then, actually, that would be... I only need these two to win the campaign, actually. And I'm still not even at war with anyone. Still haven't managed to come across... Wow. One shadow. Still haven't managed to come across anyone with the new troop types. It's very unfortunate. Actually, that was one more thing I want to check. Population 0, but with a fortress... Oh, I don't have enough money. If I don't do that yet... Not there. There. Ah, see? Having a fort changes that. So like I was saying earlier, with province defence is limited to your population. But if you build a fort there, you can increase it. So that's handy to know. But anyway, that is all of the time I have. So I guess thanks very much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.